everyone. How is everyone doing? Good. So it's Monday, week 2. Hope you're all fine. We thought we'd come on here because we're about to make our tea and we're going to make cheesy rolls. So this is a recipe that we did, I think, last summer for our sort of picnic themed sessions, and it's really delicious. So we thought, since we're making them for tea anyway, we'll do a video, show you how to make them, and then you can have fun doing it yourself. So let's make a start. Ooh, should we do our song? Yeah, should we do the song? Charlie's saying no, but we're just going to do it anyway. So let's get ready. Find a space. If you're little, okay, and you want to join this song, find a space, lie down like a sleeping bunny. Ready? We're the little foodies, ready for some fun. What are we making? That's yummy, yummy, yum. What shall we use? Here's some clues. And then jump up and go. Clip little foodies, clip, clip, clip. Clip little foodies, clip, clip, clip. Clip little foodies, clip, 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 clip. Is that funny, Bella? Yeah. Right, so we're making cheesy rolls. Let's look at our ingredients that we've got today. So, first of all, we've got a type of pastry. I'll hold everything up. So, what kind of pastry is this? Can you remember, Bella? Puff pastry. Puff pastry. So this is the same pastry as you use for sausage rolls. That lovely crispy flaky pastry. So we've got puff pastry for the outside of our rolls, and then for the filling we've got quite a few different things. So, Charlie, what are those? Breadcrumbs. So we've got some breadcrumbs. There's about 12 grams of breadcrumbs per person. And this will make about 8 little rolls. You can obviously double up the quantities. Bella,
Cheese.
What's this? Cheese, grated cheese, cheddar cheese.
You got some in there.
No, that's okay. And then we've got, what's this? Do any of our little foodies know at home? It's a type of onion. Do you know? Bella,
We'll
do you know?
some of these today.
We did plant some today. Herbs, we did plant some herbs, but this is a Charlie?
Spring onion.
Spring onion. So we've got a spring onion that we're going to snip with our scissors. And then we've also got this little spice. What colour is that, guys? Yeah, it's kind of a reddy brown colour, isn't it? So can you remember that? What's it called, Charlie? Paprika. It's not spicy, it's smoky, it's delicious. And then we've got in here, we've got our black pepper. This is a grinder. You can use just already ground or use your grinder if you want. And then in here,
it's a mixture.
It's a bit for mixture. Now it's supposed to be double cream, but I haven't got any double cream. And remember, we're only shopping for necessities at the moment. So stop playing with your pastry, please. It'll make it sticky. We have improvised, which is what this time is all about, I believe. So we have got a little bit of creme fraiche or soured cream, and I've put a bit of milk in. See how it turns out. I think it'll be fine, just to kind of make it a little bit more runny like cream. But, you know, we'll see how it goes. If you have got double cream or single cream at home, use that. And then...
The TV's on, shall I go and turn it off?
Pardon?
I heard the TV.
Just leave it. I don't think anyone else can hear it. Okay, I think that's all, yeah. And then we've got a bit of flour as well, just to for rolling our pastry out so it doesn't stick. So first job is going to be rolling our pastry out, and we're going to try and make a shape which is like this. Does anyone know what shape I'm making with my fingers?
Rectangle.
Good, Bella. A long side, 2 short sides, and another long side. 4 sides, so it's a rectangle shape. So we're going
to... has 4 sides.
A square has 4 sides. Good girl.
But the
rectangle's got 2 long sides. So use your butterfly hands on your rolling pin. So wave your hands like a butterfly, like this. Put them nice and straight, fingers out straight, and press down.
Do you need
flip it over. Yeah, and if it gets sticky, remember you can put a bit of flour on. So keep flipping it over. The children were both playing with their pastry before we started the video, so they're both a little bit softer. But they'll be fine.
That's got to be easier to roll.
Well, no, it just makes it more sticky. That's why I was telling you not to do it, but never mind. Right, so keep flipping it over, and we need these to be quite thin because puff pastry will obviously puff up in the oven. So it needs to be really as thin as you can get it without breaking, without getting holes in. And we're aiming for a rough rectangle, so you need to try and make it longer along the top. Okay? So, yeah, that's
Or
it. Well
longer
done.
along the sides.
Yeah,
Depends which angle you have it on.
that's right. Do you want to flip yours over now, Bella? Remember, if it feels sticky, you could put a bit of flour on, but this pastry shouldn't need too much flouring if you've followed the instructions of how long it should be out the fridge for and things like that. That's it. Are you going to flip it over though? Yeah? That's it. Good girl. Hang on, it's folded into there. There we are. So, since our last video, our big news is that we were making a decision about what? Can you remember what we were talking about? Getting a
dog.
Getting a dog. And we are going to get a dog, are we?
Yeah.
Yay! Don't know if that's a good idea still, but we're doing it. What kind of dog are we getting?
Cockapoo.
A cockapoo. It's very cute, isn't
And
it?
it poos.
Well, all dogs poo. Bella likes talking about poo. We're not going to talk about poo in these videos, okay?
And in the last video there was a slight glitch sort of thing. We'll run out of space on the camera. So
Yeah.
that video didn't include the dry ingredients.
That's right. So if you watched our flapjack video and realised that the dry ingredients bit were missing, we're very, very sorry. And we're hoping that this one is going to not have those technical difficulties. Right, let's just roll this out a little bit more for you, Bells. Okay. Just
Well,
get
for
it.
me,
Well, I'll help you a bit as well. It's quite
I
tough.
think mine's quite
roll it
thin.
down.
Mine's really thin.
Yeah, that should be fine, but make sure it's a rectangle shape, okay? Roughly rectangle.
Could it
That
be
looks
square?
well. That looks a bit too square, doesn't it? Because it needs to be really long and thin, preferably.
Okay.
Right.
Just have to flour this a teeny bit.
I think that's fine, Bella. Do you want the flour? Yeah, there you go.
Am mine done?
Yeah. So Bella's is like this. Okay, so it's a rough rectangle shape. It looks a bit like a cloud, doesn't it? And then, oops, I'm turning it back around that way. And then we're just going to pop that to the side, to the top of the mat, because we don't actually need it. Right, do you want me to help you do that one a bit? I think that'll be fine. Just roll it like that way a bit more. There we are. Right. So it's a bit awkward really, this space, never mind. Right, so get your white bowl now. We're going to do our filling, okay? So our first thing in our filling is, well, you can do this in any order actually. So what do you want to do first? What should we put in first? You've got
the
your
spring onion. Should we just snip it now?
Yeah, let's do the spring onion because it's already in the bowl. So we're going to snip. We do loads of snipping at Foodies. It's a really, really good skill to practice. Lots of 2 and 3 year olds especially are a bit obsessed with scissors, we find. So giving them the opportunity to sit and just snip, snip, snip is great. Really good motor skill. And cooking is a perfect way for them to practice it because it's actually useful, and it means you don't have your whole house covered with little bits of paper like confetti everywhere. So if they ever want to practice their snipping, give them a spring onion, let them crack on.
Or anything else that you can snip.
Or anything else. So chives are good, or any like vegetables like peppers are good as well, aren't they? So Bella's snipping hers into lovely little pieces, and Charlie has, have you done yours? Yeah, let's show everybody. There, look, lovely tiny little pieces. That was excellent. Good girl, Bella. And spring onion can be eaten raw, so if any of the little foodies want to have a try, you can, but it's quite spicy, okay, when it's raw. But when it's cooked, it becomes much more mild in flavour. Yes, you can have a try, but remember, it might, you might find it a little bit strong onion, spicy kind of taste.
Quite spicy.
Like, yeah, quite spicy.
Not so spicy that I'm going to get a drink of water. That's fine.
Well,
I think I could eat a whole spring onion without maybe having one sip of water.
Okay, do you want me to get you a drink?
No.
No? Do you?
Give me a drink.
Yeah, 1 minute.
Oh, I just don't like that.
It's nice when it's cooked though. There you go. Have a little sip of water. Right, okay, so we've got our spring onion and what's going to be next? Let's have a think. Should we put the, what's this?
Cheese.
Cheese. So we're going to put some cheese in next. This is about 50 grams of grated cheese per person. So you get your cheeses over there, Charlie. Can you tip your cheese in, Bella? That's it. Well done.
Why do I have breadcrumbs now?
And what?
Why do I have breadcrumbs?
Because it's going to go in the recipe. And then we're going to put our breadcrumbs in. So again, it's about 12 grams of bread per person, which is about just about half a slice of bread, maybe a little bit less. Okay, and then we've got our, what could we mix with? What piece of equipment should we mix with? Fork. So before we add our other things, we'll mix everything with a fork. Okay. Right, so your mixture should look a bit like this. Okay. Yeah, lovely. Should we show everyone yours as well? Okay. There's Bella's. There we are. Okay, so now we're going to add a little bit of pepper. So hang on, let Bella do it first. So grind it round, that's it, lovely. Just a few little grinds or a little pinch if you've got ground pepper already. That's it, and then we're going to add a little pinch of, can you remember that little spice, boys and girls? Yeah, that's right, it's paprika. Paprika, so can you do pinch your fingers? Tweet, 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 tweet.
Sprinkling in it works.
Right, I think you put a lot of pepper in there, and sprinkle your paprika in. That's it.
I don't know.
Yeah, and then give it another mix with your fork. And then to bind this all together, we're going to add our cream, or our little creme fraiche.
Why is that mix it again?
The eggs are for brushing the pastry.
Oh yeah. Then mix it again.
Yes, so we're going to just do about a teaspoon of cream. I'm just going to help with this, okay? Well, you do it. I'll just hold the bowl. Bella, can you use this teaspoon? Okay. That's it. It's supposed to be about half a tablespoon, but we're just going to use a teaspoon. Just going to put a bit more in. Right, Charlie, do you want to get a bit of that? And then mix it together. Might put a little bit more in. That's it. Boy, just maybe tip a little bit more in, so it needs to kind of bind it all together. Okay, lovely. So mix it all together, and this should kind of bring it into a little bit of a lump. Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of squashing together. And then you can let's have a look. Yeah, that's coming together. So if you actually put your hands in, you can feel that it's kind of a bit wet and sticky, and you can kind of try and squash it down. Yeah?
Lovely.
Okay, so I'll just show everybody. It's not disgusting, it's lovely. Just feels like a little bit odd, doesn't it? So that's what it looks like. Okay, it's kind of like a lumpy mixture. So what we're going to do now is get our pastry. So remember you had your pastry rectangle shape. We're going to put that back on our mats, and you're going to scoop out the mixture with your hands is the best way to do it, and then put it in a line along the middle. Okay, so along here, okay, in a nice line. Kind of try and mould it together a bit and keep it all, it's like a big lump. That's it, lovely. Well done. So I'll just show you Charlie's because he's doing his really nicely. There, can you see that? Great, I'll just move some of these bowls away as well. Now, if you've got too much mixture and it's going to be like too full, then you don't have to use all of your mixture. Put it in the middle, Bella. In that bit. So it's going, yeah, that's it. Well done.
Shall I roll it up now?
Not yet, because you need to put a bit of egg at the top. You try and squash your mixture down a little bit, so sort of pat it down a bit. That's it, just so it's a bit easier to roll. Okay, that's it. So big panfuls out, Bells. That's it. Well done. Now the other piece of equipment that we've got today. Charlie, can you show everyone else what else we've got to use?
Got a knife.
Got a knife and what's that?
Brush.
Yeah, a pastry brush. Well done. So, you've got a little bit more left there, Bella. Do you want to put that on that end? Once you've got all the mixture in the middle of your pastry, just tip that down. And it's all kind of squashed down. So, that's Bella's. That's Charlie's. What you're going to do is get your pastry brush. That's one's yours. Dip it in your, did we tell everyone that we had egg at the start? I can't remember if we did. So, sorry, we've got a bit of beaten egg here as well. And we're going to brush just along the top edge of your pastry. So just a little line along the top edge, along here. And that's the kind of glue that's going to stick your roll together when you roll it up. Just a little bit. That's it, lovely, well done. And then we are going to roll it. So you're going to get the bottom edge, roll it over the filling, squeezing it all in nice and tight. That's it. So squeeze it, that's it. And then roll it round. And then it'll stick to the egg bit.
This is why I have pancakes, so I'm good at rolling.
Yeah, Charlie's very good at rolling because he loves pancakes so much. So that's what Bella's looks like. Stick it all down.
Mama, is it okay if I tuck it in?
Yeah, you could tuck the edges in. That's a good idea actually. Okay, well done. That's it. And then...
Now it's a burrito.
Yeah, it looks like a burrito, doesn't it? So then we need to brush the whole thing with egg. Okay, I think that's fine, Bella. Good girl. So get your brush. Brush the whole thing with egg, and this will give it a lovely golden glaze in the oven. The oven needs to be preheated to about 200 degrees. If you've got a cooler oven, you can put it a bit higher. My oven's really hot, so I've got mine on 200. The recipe card does say 220, but that's, you know, for a non-fan oven. Right, just do the top. You don't need to do all of it, just the top. And then we've got one big roll, but we need little rolls because they need to be kind of more bite-sized. So how many pieces should we cut it into?
6.
6 is a good idea. So if you're cutting it into 6, the best way to do it is to cut it in half. And what's half of 6?
3.
3. So that means we'll have half, each half will be able to be cut into 3.
Actually, Mum, can I cut them into quarters?
Quarters, okay? Yeah, so you can
That's
cut it into quarters. So cut it in half and then cut it in half again for quarters. How many pieces are you going to cut yours into? 1. So hold the roll with your hand, not the board. Hold the roll, that's it. And saw it. See, you can cut things up, can't you?
Bella says she can't use a knife and fork.
When you're eating your dinner, but you can because you can cut these. So that's it. Oh, brilliant. So how many pieces have you got, Bella?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
5. That's the same age as, that's how old you are, isn't it? And how many pieces have you got, Charlie?
4.
4. So
but I'm not 4.
No, but you're double 4, aren't you?
Yeah.
So they're Bella's. They're Charlie's. Last little job is to get your fork again.
Wait, I just need to... I think this is a bit big.
Oh, you're going to cut that into half again. So how many are you going to have now?
6.
6. So get your fork and just give each piece a couple of little pricks with the fork. And that'll let the air escape when it's cooking. You might want to hold them down. That's it. It's all sticky from the egg.
Fun.
I know it's fun. Of course it's fun. Well done. Fantastic. Now these need to go in the oven for about 12 to 15 minutes. Again, like always, keep an eye on them because every oven is different. Shall we do our last song? Our goodbye song? Yeah. Now, what have we learned to do in this video, everybody at home? Have a think. What can you think that we've done? Ooh, that's a good clue. What have we done? What do you think, Bella?
We've done rolling.
Rolling. And what else? I know our little foodies like mixing. So should we do rolling and mixing for our song? You ready?
What about snipping?
Oh, and snipping. We'll do rolling, mixing and snipping. We've all got together. We've all got together and had lots of fun. We've learnt how to roll. Can you show me your rolling? Charlie, show me your rolling. and we've learnt how to mix. So mix, mix, mix. And we've learnt how to snip with your scissors. Well done. We're the fun little foodies and we'll be back soon. Thank you for watching. Bye everyone. And remember to subscribe to our channel. Okay, see you later. Bye.
Bye.